Good day, everybody, and we welcome you back to Jailbird Earl Entertainment. And first off, we'll start off. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you really enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe. We try to come out with a video a day, and today we're going to talk about Wings of Fire, Book 3,
Hidden Kingdom.
T. Sutherland.
By T.
By T. Sutherland. Yep, you want to show them the book for us?
Here's the book.
Yep, there's the book, and this book takes stars glory, glory, hallelujah, glory, hallelujah. All right, so Jailbird Earl Jr., what's this book about?
You already said it's about Glory.
Okay.
So Glory is going home now. So,
Yep. So we get to see the rain wings, and they are a peculiar group of dragons. Would you say so? Basically, what this story is about, since he doesn't want to talk today, is about what it's like when a conservative goes into a group of hippies. Because the rain wings are very, and it's not all bad, okay, and it's not all good either, but the rain wings are very lazy, and they like to go up, they like to go and sleep a lot in the sun, and the sun's kind of like their drug, and yeah, it's kind of like their drug, because they feel good after they get this sun.
No, it's more like their food.
Well, okay.
They need that.
Right, it's like their drug.
It's not a drug though. They
Okay.
use it to recharge their scales.
Right.
So it's not a drug because it's necessary.
Okay, it's like a drug.
No, it's not. They don't get high.
Yes, it
just-
makes them feel good.
It makes them positive, not
Right.
not.
Makes them feel good.
Not high.
Yes, they are high because
What
they
is it
want
with you
more.
and people
They
getting
want,
high?
they want it more and more often. Anyways,
No.
and they're very relaxed, right? They just take things as
They do it at noon.
They take things as it comes to them,
Yes.
right? And they don't like to take care of their eggs.
They take care of the dragonets though.
Yep. And everything's kind of community based, which is good. And they don't believe in violence, which is good, right? And they take him back when somebody suggests to use their venom as a weapon. They're like, "Whoa, we don't like hurting other dragons with our venom. They don't even like hurting other dragons, period." And they're very easily distracted, and they love their fruit.
They have the attention span of a 5-year-old
Yep.
that just had a bowl of sugar for dinner.
If there's anything new, they get distracted, basically, right?
It's not. It doesn't even have to be new. It just has to be there.
Right.
I mean, like there are a few of them that have like the attention, like have an attention span like set straight.
Right.
Like they have a very narrow goal.
Yeah.
They.
Food, sun.
No, I'm not talking about that.
What are you talking about?
Not that kind of narrow goal. Not
Well,
not like the narrow goal that's
they-
just like I like only this. It's more like a box
They think of-
around
They
a
think
goal,
of
but like you see
food.
everything
They
else.
think of food, sleep, and sun.
No, not all of them.
And if you go missing, they don't even realize, most of them, in a generalization, they don't realize that you're gone.
I mean, like if the rain wing isn't completely set on one thing, then it has like a box around one particular thing, and
Right.
then it has, but it can still see. They can still see everything that they still need to do.
Right.
It's like
But they do got their outliers. They got those who are you would consider regular dragons. Like one of them in particular would be like Mangrove.
yes,
He's somebody who lives not so much inward thinking. He's an outward thinking guy. He actually recognizes what's going on in his environment,
yeah.
unlike the other ones. And
The
another
other
thing
ones
about
are
their
just like the other ones are just like, oh, I guess they're not showing up today. Who
Yeah,
cares?
right.
And then Mangrove's like,
so
where's
do you
my wife?
So do you want to? Yeah, it's my.
Where's
it's
my wife?
And they're like, oh, you again complaining about where your wife is.
And it's just like,
She's
it's just like that's a reasonable complaint though.
She's like, no, if she wants to come back, she'll come back. If she
Just
doesn't
like
want to
she's-
come back,
He's just
so do you want to explain
And then
the?
he's just like, what? But there's so many others missing.
Yeah. like 15 dragons that nobody recognizes.
Yeah, it's just
So
like
do
he's
you-
the only one who's like been keeping track, and he missed like 3 of them, which was
Mhm.
like more than all of them because
Right. So do you
none
want,
of them even noticed that they
So
were.
do you want to describe how their government, how they choose queens?
You're just like, oh, I'm queen now, and then they have it.
Okay. You'll go with more detail than
That's
that.
what it is, though.
All right. So, how does the other dragons choose their queens?
Other dragons, not really, not electoral. It's usually just blood, and then you kill them.
Yes.
And then, yeah.
So it's a bloodline,
Yeah, bloodline, and then the daughter has to kill the mother, and then bam, you got it.
and then you're a queen. But the rain wings nowadays, it sounds like that was how they did things in the past.
Yeah.
But when the book starts, how to be queen is, you just say, I want to be queen, and then you take turns with all the other dragons who wants to be queen, and they do it a month at a time, right?
Yeah.
So so that,
Not all of them suck, except for like one of them.
yeah, they're mostly pretty bad though.
I mean, one of them's really good.
Well, yeah, talking about
Grandeur.
Grandeur's
She's
pretty
more.
good.
She's trying to push everyone else in the right direction, so she's not gonna do it.
Right.
Well, I
So-
mean, like she's like 100 years old, so
Right. So
she's not gonna want to do really much of anything.
right. So Grandeur, just a little spoiler, and when I do this again, it's no more spoiler. But Grandeur is actually the original queen, and shouldn't like her daughters.
And she was too old, and she's like, "This isn't gonna work out. Our
Right.
tribe's gonna die."
Right. So she did this queen by committee, basically.
Yeah, she tried to get these dragons that that wanted to be queen, and it turns out, and she's just like, "I was so hoping
Right.
that you guys would like grow a spine and start doing something, but nope, they're all jellyfish."
Right. So yeah, they're all. So none of the dragons are capable or have the ability to
Or
be a
really
good
want
queen.
to be queen.
Yeah, none of them really want to be queen, but I think they just like the
They just like the fact of being
benefits of being a queen.
Yeah, I guess. They're just like, "Oh, this is kind of cool."
Yep. So what are some things that you liked? I guess that's a rough plot. So the plot of the story is, as we mentioned,
You forgot.
is, oh yeah. So now more spoilers. So the plot of the
This
thing
whole
is
thing
that the dragonettes, as we learned from book 2, was coming here because they think the rain wings would have a solution,
for a web.
a cure for webs, because he got stung by a
Blister.
sand wing.
Yeah, stung by a blister.
Yep,
Those
is what,
blisters
and their tails have poison, so they think the rain wings, since they have
Wayne wings. We're not in kindergarten.
Since
Dad.
they have venom, they would know a cure, and then they find out that there are dragons being kidnapped, and
This is a problem.
only one dragon. Is there only one dragon? Who cares? Mangrove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's about it.
so out of the whole tribe, only Mangrove cares that
And
there's
his-
missing
his-
dragons.
His wife
And-
his wife disappeared, and he's
Yeah.
just like, okay, this isn't right. And I bet like he's probably like, okay, maybe she just went out for a walk, and then
Right.
he started noticing that there was like more than one dragon missing. And he's just like,
Yep.
I'm concerned, and then it's just like she's
Yeah.
not coming back, and he's
Right.
just like, where's my wife?
Yeah. Now, for Mangrove, if his wife never came missing, he wouldn't know that any of the dragons were missing either.
Yeah, he had a basic thing, but like that doesn't really give him the main excuse though, because other dragons had lives too. Like Kinkajou was like a student.
Right.
Her teacher was like, "Oh, she just ran off to spite me," and it's just like,
Yeah, she's like,
"Oh, she's
Yeah.
been gone for a
Yeah.
few weeks."
yeah, my student ran away because she doesn't like me.
And it's just like, and Mangrove's like, "I highly doubt that's the reason."
Yeah. And so that's the plot,
So,
basically.
like
They're trying
Mangrove probably would have noticed.
Right.
Like he does get out. He gets out more than the others because he's a fruit collector. Is a hobby of his, and him and his wife like to go out. And they go out like really far, and they found new types of fruits.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Right.
well, these other ones don't have an excuse. Okay,
Yeah.
they should have seen this.
Right. Well, they're because they're so relaxed. This tribe of dragons is that, and they don't really. They let whatever you want to do, you can do it. And so if you run away, they're like, well, he didn't like it here, so he ran away. Who cares? If he comes back, he comes back. If he runs away, he comes away. You know, just
Yeah.
let life be how it is.
Yeah, but like the thing is though is that you gotta notice these things because none of the rain wings really want to leave in the first place.
Yeah.
And then
That's true.
there's like none of them
Yeah.
really want to leave. I mean, like
It's kind of
except for like Mangrove. Like Mangrove's like was willing to leave if his wife was in danger. So I'm like favorite rain wing character other than Glory right there.
I'm telling you, it's like a hippie paradise, guys. You just
Not
you
a
do
hippie.
whatever you want. If people leave you alone, you leave them alone. There's no structure whatsoever. They do got pillars and stuff. But anyways, back to the plot. So Glory and her friends are trying to figure out why these dragons are missing. And Glory
The
is
only
she
reason-
was hoping that they weren't really the way that they're described, but they kind of are.
I don't get though. I don't
They
get
kinda are,
why.
but they
I
aren't
don't
the
get
way.
why they're called lazy fruit eaters, and it's just like, but
Yeah.
fruit is good too.
Yeah.
You can eat fruit if you wanna eat fruit.
But they are kind of lazy
They
fruit
are.
eaters. They have no.
But they're just. You can't say lazy fruit eaters. They're just lazy.
As a generalization of the tribe, they
Well, yeah,
have
they are
no.
lazy fruit
They
eaters.
have no ambition, but to eat fruit and blow darts at other dragons to make them fall asleep.
Except for Mangrove and his wife. Mangrove
Right.
and his wife like to.
Right.
His wife is Orchid, but Mangrove and Orchid like to go out and find new fruit. So that's just
Right.
like
Okay, so what are some things you like about the book?
it was.
Now that we're 12 minutes into this video.
It was. I like the book.
Yeah.
It's a good book.
All right. So what do you like about it?
All of it.
You like all of it?
Yes. All of it.
I
Well,
think.
actually, wait. Yeah, I like basically all of
Well, okay.
it.
So I
got
think
you.
the author does a very good job. Since we're getting to Glory's mindset, we actually see the way that Glory thinks, and she's kind of like, in some ways, she's kind of like a mixture between Tsunami and the Nightwing. What's his name? Starflight. So she's kind of, because she likes to study, but she's also not going back down from challenges.
He's sarcastic.
Yep, and she's sarcastic.
Very sarcastic.
Right. And she gets really bossy in this one. She really takes charge and orders the other dragons around.
Well, yeah.
Yep. So much that even Tsunami's like, "Hey, bossy, like
Yeah,
stop
just
doing
stop
that."
doing that. And she's just
Right.
like, shut up. Don't
Right.
say another word.
And I think the author does a great job of describing and picturing how the rain wings are different from other people
Now
and how
it's
they're
rain rings. Wow, Dad.
rain wings. That's rain wings. How their tribe is.
First it's Wayne rings.
Yep.
Wayne rings.
The traditions of their tribe and what's good about them, what's not good about them, and I think she does a great job. And then this one's more of a mystery than the second one,
Yeah.
and because basically the whole book is, and then
Find it out.
there's one thing I don't like. It's like I think it's clear that the author has to do these in like 300 pages, so in some parts it's kind of rushed, or she has to skim, or not go into detail on certain parts, and other parts she's able to go into more little bit detail. So that's how I feel. What's something on some of the negatives? What's some of the negatives you have? Anything?
No.
TikTok. All right. So we for every story we do now, we try to do a not recommend, recommend with caution, and then disrecommend. So what's your grade?
I am in 10th grade.
Yeah, but do you recommend, not recommend, recommend with caution?
I recommend.
Recommend. I recommend it too. You'll love it. If Glory is your favorite character, you'll love this story. She really shines. And this is our non-spoiler review. Our next video, we'll get into spoilers.
Mostly non-spoiler review.
Yeah, we had about like a couple minutes, I think, that we had a plot thing. So the next video, we'll talk more about parts that we like, more about the characters, detail about the characters, and what happened in the story. So hopefully you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and tell us what you thought about the story in the comments section, if you would, please. And until then, have a great day.
Adios.